Now, in 2019, after I got elected, one of the very first interventions that I made was to request introducing regional language in central government examinations. Now, for almost 60 years, central government examinations were being held in only Hindi and English, which put all the regional language states, non-Hindi speaking regional language states, in a great disadvantage. Now, upon our intervention, just 2 years ago, all central government examinations, including CPF, CRPF, all of these examinations are now permitted to be made in all regional languages in the country. Now, it just shows that the Modi government, the BJP government, is sensitive to the needs of and demands of a non-Hindi speaking state. The question is, for 60-65 long years when Congress ruled, why is it that they did not permit central government examinations to be done in regional language? Why did this thought not even occur to them? Now come to the question of the education policy. From the very first education policy up to the new one that we just introduced, Congress always came up with a three-language formula. And in the three-language formula, Hindi was a mandatory language to be learnt by all states, including the non-Hindi speaking regional language states. So for 60 long years, 65 years, until Modi came and reviewed the NEP, who imposed Hindi in the state, in the country? It was the Congress. Today we review the NEP and then we make mother tongue learning mandatory for primary education. And insofar as the three language policy is concerned, instead of making Hindi mandatory, we allow for any Indian language to be learnt.
Yeah.
Now, why couldn't the Congress make this earlier? And in the assembly, in the parliament, during the Constituent Assembly debate, who opposed Hindi imposition? It was Shyama Prasad Mukherjee. He says, I am a Bengali speaker. We do not want Hindi to be imposed on anybody. We would want it to be encouraged. We would want people to learn Hindi by their choice. Let there be encouragement. But we are against all kinds of imposition. Who made this speech? It was Shyama Prasad Mukherjee. And even Baba Saheb Ambedkar was also on the same lines as far as imposing a particular language was concerned. So from Shyama Prasad Mukherjee to Narendra Modi, if there is one party that has stood against the imposition of Hindi, has given value, respect, primacy for all Indian languages, all regional languages, and not just kept it as a tokenism, but also brought policy changes, allowed people to write examinations, allowed for changes to be made in the education policy, it's the BJP. While for 65 long years, the Congress imposed Hindi through a compulsory three-language policy, but have gone around the town painting BJP as an anti, regional language and a Hindi imposing party.